Hi, I'm Madeleine Bradford, the Associate Editor of Nfocus.
And I'm roving reporter Carrington Fox, standing in for editor Janet Kurtz, who is on vacation.
That's right, she's in France celebrating a very special birthday, and we miss her, but we also wish her all the best and hope she's having a wonderful time and drinking lots of champagne for us.
So we'll look forward to hearing about that trip when she's back.
Absolutely. Well, we're so excited to have Carrington here. Thank you for joining us in the studio today.
Gosh, it's always a pleasure to be here. This is such a fun episode.
Absolutely.
Lots to talk about.
And you have a summer-related story you'd like to bring us first.
Yes, I did. The last 2 summers, we have followed the progress of Clare's Meadow, which is a grassland restoration project at Warner Parks. So the first year, as they were just beginning, we wrote something in the print magazine, and then the next year we wrote something on the newsletter. So I'd like to always take an opportunity to say, sign up for the newsletter,
please.
You can go to the subscribe section on Nfocus magazine, and you can either subscribe to the print issue or to the newsletter. So this year, it's the 3rd summer of Clare's Meadow, and I went out just for a visit, and it is so beautiful, and I just can't wait to tell people about it and for people to see it. A grassland restoration takes a very long time. This is not easy. This is not a mow and sow operation. So the team at Warner Parks has spent a lot of time clearing out the invasive brush and the invasive species and grasses, and then finally with a clean slate, they planted a mixture of native perennial seeds, and I think it's known as Clare's Meadow Mix.
Wow.
And all of this is named for Clare Armistead, who was a great friend of Nfocus magazine.
Yes.
And her family and friends have created this meadow in her honor.
That's so amazing.
It is so beautiful right now. This summer I was out there, and it is just brilliant. It's 6 acres. It's vast.
Wow.
It's a big spread of yellow flowers, and you can't miss it. So the way you would get there, and it's a little tricky because it is deeply embedded in the park, but you would turn off of Highway 100 onto Olacre Boulevard and then take the first left into the park. And then follow the signs to the 11.2 trail, and then you will not miss it. 6 acres of yellow flowers. There's Rudbeckia, which is a brown-eyed Susan, a lot of bergamot, which is blue, pink coneflower, and then eventually the grasses are going to start to fill in. So it really is a beautiful landmark, an incredibly serene place that everyone should go visit.
Well, that sounds beautiful. I hope to make my way over there too.
Absolutely, and you can follow their progress on Instagram at Clare's Meadow. So
wonderful.
Terrific. So I hope you'll get there soon.
Absolutely, I'll definitely need to. And last year I covered a 4th of July tradition. This year Janet joined you there. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, my favorite day of the year.
Yes.
4th of July. So you came last year, and so you know what it looks like. It's neighbors gone wild.
Yes.
The Whitland neighborhood is wild about the July 4th celebration. So this was our 49th anniversary of the Whitland July 4th parade. And this year, like every other year, it is always predictably, beautifully the same. I love it for that. This year we had Chris Simonson led us sing along, and Chip Arnold led the most rousing recitation of the Declaration of Independence.
Yes.
And then this year we had Candace Story-Lee, the athletic director of Vanderbilt, who spoke. And she gave a gorgeous presentation about essentially teamwork, and how it takes teamwork and commitment and time and love and energy. I mean, it's making my voice break when I think about it.
Yeah.
And her point was that it takes the same level of commitment to build an athletic team that it does to build a democratic nation.
Absolutely.
It doesn't happen fast, but it has to happen with people working together.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
So it was a great day, a great July 4th. Next year will be the 50th anniversary.
Yeah. Are there any plans that you know of for the 50th anniversary?
It'll be bigger than ever before.
Bigger than ever before.
And
talk to us a little bit about the preparation for this event, because this is something the neighbors plan very far in advance.
All year long. There's a team who's been at it for 50 years.
Wow.
And every year we get together about, maybe 4 to 6 times in the year and plot the details and how many thousands of hot dogs and how many, we can chart the price of a LaCroix or a Coca-Cola beverage like you have no idea. We have a spreadsheet to fill the canoes. We have canoes we fill with the sodas, ice, and we set up the chairs. But the neighborhood all really works together. It's a lovely tradition. I love it the most. It's just great.
And there's some fun trivia that goes on. Can you highlight that?
Yes, at our house we host a trivia quiz. My husband writes 10 questions on the history of the Constitution.
And it's challenging. I remember from last year.
We ran out of the easy questions a few years ago.
That makes sense.
It's gotten hard.
Yeah, more niche.
Yes. So study up, and we'll see you next July.
Amazing. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Oh, well, thanks for asking. It's my favorite thing. My favorite day. I love to talk about it and look forward to it.
And you also have some special artifacts for us here today. I'm excited to hear a little bit more about these.
Well, thank you for asking. Baseballs, not the normal props for the Nfocus morning show.
No.
But if you saw in the back page of our issue is always the Nretrospect feature. And it's always a black and white photograph featuring some vintage event from Nashville history. And this month we have baseball players, not the normal content for Nfocus magazine, but we have baseball players. And it's a photograph courtesy of the Nashville Banner Archive at the Nashville Public Library. So I have two things I want to say about that. First of all, the Nashville Banner collection is incredibly helpful, providing these great old photographs that tell the story of Nashville. But I would also love to invite our readers to help us collect those pictures. We would love home snapshots, photographs that people own, not necessarily newspaper clippings from the old days, but like really things out of the family archive. So this month, anyway, it's baseball players, and you might be wondering why baseball players.
So why baseball players?
Well, in 1981, the New York Yankees came to town, and they were the home team for the Nashville Sounds that year. And it was a big deal. George Steinbrenner, the owner of the Yankees, had some business interests in Nashville, so they made a huge event out of it. And I mean, I honestly got out of school to go to this thing. I went to see the Yankees play the Sounds, and it was so exciting. I'll never forget it. So in the picture in the back of the issue, and I'll show you.
Yeah, please.
Here we are. It is, you'll see number 44, Reggie Jackson sliding into the base. Number 44, Reggie Jackson at the time was even a hero of mine. I mean, I knew about the Reggie candy bar. He was a big deal. And here he was in Nashville at Greer Stadium. And then he signed a baseball for me, which is so exciting.
Oh my goodness.
So this is Reggie Jackson's autograph on a baseball.
That is amazing.
From 1981. And there's some other names on here. Yogi Berra.
Oh my goodness.
Yogi Berra's signature.
Wow.
But this was a ball I think they sent to people who attended the game as a favor. It was like a party favor.
How cool is that?
Very cool. But then my father gave me a blank baseball.
Okay.
And he said, now you need to go and take this around and get signatures on it. And I was, young. I'm not going to tell you how old I was exactly in 1981. But I did go down into the dugout, and all these Yankees signed this ball for me. The most important signature, I think, says, to Carrington, the Yankees all love you. George Steinbrenner.
That's amazing.
So anyway, this is a treasure. I honestly had not thought about it until we found these photographs from the Banner.
Goodness.
And then I found these baseballs, and it's a very, very happy memory.
Well, thank you for sharing that amazing story and bringing in those baseballs. How cool.
I know, it's a lot of fun. Thanks for letting me share that. And again, I hope people will share their old family photographs and archival material, because it is fun to pull together the story of Nashville over the years.
Absolutely. We're always looking for new content, so send them our way.
Great.
Fantastic. Well, I have a very exciting announcement for our audience about a new video series we are bringing back called At Home with Nfocus. And we've done some of these home tours before on our YouTube channel, and our audience loves to see inside people's homes. I know I do. I'm always very curious about that. And we have our first installment for you today that we're going to give you a sneak peek of, and the full video will be out on our YouTube channel on Thursday. So that being said, subscribe to our YouTube and our newsletter to never miss a beat. But let's go ahead and take a peek inside the home of Jamie and Kent Capps.
Hello, Nfocus. Welcome to our home.
Come on in. So this is the entryway. One of the unique pieces that of art that we have is really the wallpaper that we had commissioned for this space. And it's really based on, what it reminds me of is the Japanese pottery of kintsugi. The whole idea that broken pieces being connected back together. And in Japanese pottery, the idea is that there's beauty out of these broken pieces of pottery. And so in kintsugi, they connect them with gold leaf or lacquer. And you'll see on the walls that the wallpaper is meant to reflect that as well. We think that it's very unique, and we wanted something that was really a statement when you walked in. Our builder said it's either going to be a big hit or a big fail. we think it was a big hit, and we're really happy with how it turned out. In addition, you'll see at the end of the hallway, local artist, Kit Ruther. We had this painting commissioned. We had seen a number of her works, felt like it's only fair to have a piece of art from someone from Tennessee represented proudly in our house. We'd seen some pieces of hers. Unfortunately, nothing at the time really matched the color palette of what we were looking for, so we commissioned this piece. And funny enough, we were recently, the Frist did an exhibit of female Tennessee artists, and one of the paintings was from Kit Ruther, and it looked a lot like this one. So we think that that's pretty cool, and we really love that piece of art.
We'd like to think ours was the inspiration.
So this house was built in 1923. We acquired it in 2021. Spent about 2 years fully remodeling it, and took it down to the studs. And so we're really happy with the results. And while we didn't do anything with respect to the footprint, we did some internal work to really, I would say, improve the flow.
Well, we're so excited to bring that series back to you. Thank you again to Myers Flooring for sponsoring that segment and that video. We're so excited. And
I'm really looking forward to seeing these videos of the houses.
Absolutely.
Well, and I had the good fortune to be there the morning we went to Kent and Jamie Capps' house.
Yes.
And that house is so beautiful. I mean, it is polished to perfection and so gorgeous, but oh my gosh, it's so livable. We walked in the morning and their kids were eating waffles and pancakes at the kitchen table, and it felt like a family-friendly house. It was really a great visit. So I'm
so stunning. So much fantastic art, and it really all comes together. It's very cohesive.
This is gonna be a fun series.
I know, I'm excited. So yeah, you definitely won't want to miss it. And I have another exciting video to plug. Our editor-in-chief, Janet Kurtz, sat down for an exclusive interview with Governor Bill Lee about Tennessee State Park expansion. And the full video, once again, will be on our YouTube channel on Thursday, but we have a sneak peek for you today.
Hi, I'm Janet Kurtz, editor-in-chief of Nfocus, and we are here today at the beautiful Edgar Evans State Park in DeKalb County with Governor Bill Lee.
Thanks, Janet.
Governor, thanks so much for meeting with us today. We're so excited to talk to you. What I think a lot of our readers and our audience don't know is that you, during your time as governor, have created the most state parks of any governor in Tennessee's history.
Really happy and excited and grateful to be able to have the opportunity to do that. We did that in conjunction with the General Assembly. We proposed, they approved, but really important to me that we strengthen the state park system in our state. So many people enjoy it. So many more people will get to enjoy it as a result of those investments, and we're excited about the future.
That's wonderful. Well, you yourself grew up on a farm. So tell us a little bit about kind of like your early memories of growing up and being on the land.
I oftentimes think one of the reasons I care so much about conservation and about natural resources is because I did grow up in a very rural setting. I grew up with the woods right behind our house. I was a kid who played in the creek and swam in the river and hunted in the woods, and when I was old enough, and I developed a real deep appreciation for our natural resources. We also were a farming family, and our family and many around us worked the land, and we had a cattle operation. And so when you grow up on the land as a part of it, appreciating it, enjoying it, you want to make sure that you preserve it.
Well, that is our week this week. We had a lot of great things to cover.
I love summer.
I do too. And just because the social season has slowed down for now doesn't mean that we have. So next week, we have another great episode for you. We have another sneak peek of our At Home with Nfocus series with Nfocus friend Denise Cummins. Definitely subscribe to check that out. And Carrington reunites with Debbie Pitts to make some gazpacho, which sounds so delicious. So I can't wait to see that. And we also bring viewers inside the Bar Rosa in the arcade. So you will not want to miss that episode. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, our newsletter, follow us on socials to never miss a beat. And remember that with you, our Nfocus friends, we are in good company. Cheers.
Cheers.